going on, Journey? This is David. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the HGHB attack. We had a victory here against a clan called the Void of Rush. The war itself was not very good, but it gave us a chance to keep playing with my new very favorite attack, HGHB. Healer, Giant, Healer, Hog, Bowler. Something like that. If you've not watched Powerbang's video yet, Google Powerbang HGHB. Go watch his 7-minute video. It's fantastic. If you've already watched it, watch this as well. This is a little bit more drill down on the HGHB and how we've been using it here at Journey. I'm going to start off by showing my attack last war against 11. I really wanted to show my attack from a couple wars ago against much more max TH9 that went very well, but recent Supercell update meant I lost that, so I can't show you that specific replay, so I'll have to show you me against this mid-level TH9 instead of the max. With the HGHB, as you know, we're going to try to set up a funnel for everything to get inside. This first attack I'm going to show you is when everything goes perfect. So this rarely happens, but this is how it's supposed to look. Got very lucky on this attack. Funnel in, minions on the side, in come the giants, in come the healers. Notice I'm not in a rush. I'm not dropping wall breakers, I'm not putting down a jump, I'm not freaking out. Right now, I've got 12 giants with 4 healers, and they're just chilling out, man. Like, I've got all day to finish this funnel. I'm taking my sweet time. Now the giants bang through the wall. Now that they're through the wall, the clock is ticking on when I put down my king, my queen, and my bowlers. I've seen a lot of Journey folks delaying far too long on putting down these troops. You want to try to clear away the outside buildings. That's step one. But did you also want to leave the buildings in the middle where you want the troops to go? So sometimes people clear everything away and the troops wander. Here, I wanted to leave enough in that they're still targeting the middle. And this is when everything goes perfectly, beyond even my control. Everything goes right inside. I've got the king out front, I've got the giants out front, the bowlers behind. Early rage is a key component of the HGHB. They tear through the CC troops that have been poisoned. They tear through the core, including the queen, both expos. And this is perfect. Nothing's wandering. All the bowlers are inside. The king's inside. The queen's inside. The bowlers are up front, destroying things. And now I'm starting to think about my hogs. When is the right time, if everything goes perfectly, when is the right time to let the hogs go? The right time for me is when I see a set of defenses all focused on my giants or my king or my queen that's being healed. Because those targets will die very slowly, and thus I know that those defenses are distracted. So right now I'm kind of waiting, I'm looking around for either all the defenses on top or all the defenses on the bottom to be distracted. On the bottom, I see I've got 3 defenses pointing at the king, and yes, I could probably put the hogs in. Up top, I've also got 3 defenses pointing at the giants, and the one that's missing is a wizard tower. I prioritized up top, and so as soon as I realize, yes, they're shooting at the giants and queen that are being healed by 3 healers, I sprinkle in the hogs, 2 hogs per defense. And look, only the hogs on the wizard tower are even taking damage. The other ones, no damage. And then I sprinkle a few more hogs in when I realize the archer tower is the only thing that's going to be left in range. Everything's in the middle. We're cruising through. A couple giant bombs go up. Who cares? I've now released the rest of my hogs at the bottom as the defenses were pointing at the king, and I realized this base is going to be a crush. Plenty of cleanup troops. Don't time out on me. Plenty of cleanup troops down, some wizards, some archers, and this is how things are supposed to go. This is how things almost never go. 2 swag heals down at the end as this mid-level TH9 got demolished. I took my time on the funnel. I put in the giants with the healers behind them. I let the heroes and the bowlers come in behind. Early rage, another rage inside the core, and then just that precision, careful, easygoing, dripping those hogs in. That's ideally how it goes. Now let's talk about why I love this attack so much. I love this attack so much because even when things go poorly, it still clears. When things go perfect, I end up with 2 swag heals, or 2 swag spells. When things go poorly, it still clears. Again, another mid-level TH9, I'm sorry. Taking my time on the funnel, I had a little more work to do, so I spread the giants just a little bit wider. I spread them around, and then put the whiz behind. Even though I intend to come in right here through the middle, I wanted to spread those first few giants out so I could get a nice big pattern on those wizards and destroy some stuff. And as you can see, I'm not putting any wizards down on this elixir storage because that's where I want the heroes and the bowlers to tee up on. And so I put the boulders down, I put the queen down, and everything's going well except my king is wandering. So this is things going a little bit not according to plan. My giants are up front being healed, that's clutch. My boulders are in next, my queen's there, I've got a beautiful rage down, so there's a lot of things going my way. The king started wandering. Right, and I could see, I put down a heal. I don't think it was needed. I think the healers had those giants up. I saw a double bomb and or a giant bomb and got a little excited. And so now, double poison down on the CC troops. Bowler's still going. I'm focusing on my king right now. I'm concerned about my king. I'm looking at a bunch of defenses pointing at my king, and I decide it's time to drip just a couple hogs in. You know, I brought 12, just a couple hogs in, because I can see only a few point defenses down here. Those are really only the threats. They're going to clear through those and maybe pick a few more defenses up themselves that can't defend themselves very well, the mortar and the AD. It looks like I'm going to get some good value. If I've been paying more attention to the strike squad, I think I should have raged the boulders right here, not healed. I think that was a poor heal. Again, I thought I saw a giant bomb. I got a little nervous. Should be a rage right here, I think. Now I realize that the hogs have kept the king alive. I do rage those boulders up, and I'm starting to drip those hogs in. 2 hogs on one defense, 2 hogs on another defense. I've got 4 hogs left in the bag. I'm not rushing. 2 more, 2 more. Nice, slow, careful deployment, and the raid is over. I had that one early heal that I really don't even think was needed. My queen's up without her ability. My king's up. Those hogs that were dripped in behind the king took care of business. The bowlers behind the healed giants crushed the core of this base, crushed the walls of this base, rolled through the whole thing. This is what it looks like when things don't go quite as lucky. It still clears. And now, let's look at a masterful job recovering over by Ghost. So here we have another HGHB attack, 12 giants, 4 healers, CC bowlers, 12 hogs. It's my preferred composition exactly. Chad, best funnel in the clan. So he's got some minions way up high. He doesn't want these bowlers going anywhere but in. Some wizards down low, and you can see he's coming in here on this corner. Heroes are down, more wizards down doing the funnel, and as soon as that wall goes down, he releases the bowlers. Perfect timing on those bowlers, perfect timing on those bowlers. And they're coming in, wizard does a nice job, and as he puts that first rage down, perfect timing on the rage. It looks like everything's going to go in. It looks like everything's going to go in, but, we destroy stuff in the middle too fast, and as a result, I'm sorry, I was thinking of a different replay. One bowler goes on the outside, which is no big deal, but all the healers, the stupid healers, followed the one bowler. Stupid healers. So now, Chad's going this thing with no healers in the middle. Last replay you saw, I had no king in the middle. Here's no healers. And the healers aren't in the middle, and there's an AD teeing off on the healers. But no problem. No problem. He's still got those giants tanking, and he's dripping those hogs in. Those giants, buffed up by the heal spell he brought, are taking the brunt of the damage, and those hogs are just dripping in behind. Beautiful heal by Chad, covering the hogs and the giants. And look at the bowlers doing work. The bowlers under that rage, plus the queen behind. The bowlers are just like an extra queen, folks. They're just standing in range behind your meat shields, just blowing stuff up. And by the time we get through the core of this base, yeah, the healers are all dead. Yeah, that one bowler is dead. Yeah, he had to use the spells. But the base is donezo, man. It's all over. We didn't even get the CC troops cleared, and nobody cares. So what you saw here is just another example of, with the HGHB, even when things don't go according to plan, in this case, lost all the healers, there's still the basics of the attack, the fundamentals are strong enough. Meat shields out front being the giants and the king. Ideally with healer support, although not here. And then your queen and your bowler behind, raged up, destroying junk. With the hogs to be sprinkled in at the end, once the defenses, those last defenses, are distracted dealing with the core of the troops. It's a nightmare to defend against. It's been overwhelmingly successful, and it works not just when everything goes according to plan, but it tends to work even when things don't. So that's the video. I hope you found it helpful.